Hey, it's Gretchen with Coda Vets. Welcome to my evening podcast. How are you guys doing? I have a couple of veterans that I need to ask for prayer for, and especially Matt Sane. He's going to be my first on the list. So, Omaha, Nebraska, we have a combat veteran who is in dire need of prayer, of support, of just knowing that we are walking with him on this journey. He is in jail right now. He is unraveling as we speak. I believe an additional charge has been added to the charges that he currently has. And although I'm not really at liberty to discuss everything because everything is still pending and ongoing, I just want Matt to know that we are not abandoning you, brother. You have got so many of us out here, thousands of us walking with you, praying for you. And I just want to publicly state that we stand with him, and he needs to hear that because he is very isolated. He is in a dark place, and I am concerned that he could end up being one of our 22. So Matt, I just want you to know that you have got so much support. You are not alone in this. And I'm also wanting to say to his mom, you are phenomenal. You are a warrior. Keep fighting for your son. Moving on to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, we have a veteran and his family who are in foreclosure. Their home is in foreclosure. Cindy has a teleconference tomorrow with the manager at the mortgage company. So please send up prayers for Cindy because I'm going to see just how good she is. It's going to be exciting. I can't wait for her to call me to let me know how that meeting goes. This family has been in a little bit of a crisis financially, and we're looking to see if we cannot get this resolved quickly. And Cindy has done wonders when it comes to foreclosures. You'd be surprised what the skill set this lady brings to Coda Vet. So let's keep her in mind and say a prayer for Cindy, knowing that she is on the phone with this manager to see if we can't get this resolved for that beautiful family down in Alabama. And then we also have a praise for Jason up in Delaware. He is a homeless veteran, and he was about to lose his storage locker. And that's where all of his stuff is at, all of his military documents, anything that he's accumulated throughout his lifetime is there. And he was in danger of losing it. And we all know that, that stuff matters. So we were able to use some of your donations to make sure that we secure it for him while we're assisting him in other areas. And also today is Jason's 50th birthday. So I just want to give a special shout out to Jason to say happy birthday, brother in arms. It's your 50th. Wow, that's awesome. So excited for you that this is a milestone birthday. We have Dorian and Leah in Endicott, New York. So there was an article written about them, and I've been discussing this with you guys. I'm sure you remember. She is the one who's having some very serious issues with mold toxicity, and she needs to be in a home that is clean, that all of the materials are tested so that the episodes that she is having, the flare-ups, are less severe and are manageable. She is in very, very serious shape. She's incredibly ill. Her prognosis is grim. So her beautiful husband is wanting to build this little ranch home that will be safe for her. So Lowe's in the Endicott area, so you guys shout this out and get the information out there, have said that they will try to help with some of the building supplies. So let's please hold them accountable and make sure that they do provide this beautiful young family with the assistance that they need, because some of these materials are incredibly expensive and they do not have the money for it. So we definitely want Lowe's to step up and to show how much they love and support our veteran community, which we know that they do. So come on, Lowe's, get on it. So I want to read something real quick, and it's just a shout out, a thank you from Texas. We have a veteran. His name is Oren Soul, and him and his wife have hit hard times. And no car, and he has Parkinson's, and they're living off of his wife's disability, so they're on very limited income. So it says, hello all, it has been an insane day. Here's the update on Oren. We found him a ride to and from the Bell County CVSO from the VFW commander. This is from his wife, Mrs. Todd. So Commander Todd and his wife have stepped up and said that they would provide Oren with the rides that he needs in order to get the medical appointments taken care of. So this is in post 3892, in Harker Heights, Texas. And I just want to give a shout out to the commander of Post 3892 and to him and his wife, Mrs. Todd, just to say thank you for taking care. I know you're a veteran too. Thank you for embracing our beautiful brother in arms and providing him with a ride. It's just so important for our community to come together for big things and small things. I truly believe we are the solution for each other, and whatever the need is, whether it's a bag of groceries, a ride to the VA, raising money for a roof, checking on someone who is in a dark place. I believe that we are the ones that should be taking care of each other. And as long as we know the needs are out there, that's what Code of Vets is about. We're about bringing us all together so we can walk together on this journey and use social media as a platform to get those issues out there, because if we don't know about them, then we can't help each other. So that's what the beautiful thing is about our mission, is just to get the word out so that you guys can step up and say, hey, you know, I live in Harker Heights, or I live in Endicott, I can help, you know. So that's what it's all about, is us giving each other a helping hand, or, you know, local businesses saying, hey, Gretchen, I live nearby, I'm going to be more than happy to step up. So we're still working on Lena and her vehicle. Oh my goodness, that's driving me crazy, because she's very special to me. She's here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. So it's something that her issues are complex, and it's just going to take time for us to walk that path and figure it out. So you guys continue to, think about her, send out, great words of encouragement, because she is on Twitter. She will see it. You can just put, you can occasionally just put on a post or something that I post out there that you say, hey, Lena, how are you doing? And she'll see it and I'll make sure that she takes a look at it too. And I have an incredibly special prayer request tonight for our Ranger. His symptoms are not good. They are very serious. My heart is with him tonight. Please continue to lift up this Ranger who was recently diagnosed with a golf ball sized tumor in his lung. I believe in the power of prayer. I believe there's strength in unity, and I'm going to ask each and every one of you to put those prayers up tonight. Lift him up in prayers tonight and tomorrow, because they're, these next few days, as it's determined what to do, the treatment plan, and will we need to have surgery, and all those things need to be squared away and figured out, and he's walking that with his oncologist and his doctors right now. So please lift up this Ranger tonight in prayer, that God will guide the medical staff to make the best choices for the treatment plan that's got to be put in place. I believe that I've seen a lot of our prayers answered, and I know you guys have too. We had a Marine in particular who had cancer, and his tumors have shrunk to the point where if they're really not a concern right now, they're just going to be monitoring him. And I truly believe we have played a role in that. And I also believe in medicine. I believe in going to the doctor and being proactive, but I also believe at the same time that God is the great physician. So I believe in sending those prayers up. It doesn't hurt. And the positive thoughts also, because I'll tell you what, these veterans read those words of encouragement. They read the prayers you put out when I put those prayer requests up. So please continue to do that, because it's powerful, and there's power in positivity. And we all know that statistically, even in the medical field, that having a positive outlook, and it does help when you're trying to battle something that is life-threatening. So our Ranger needs us tonight, so we're going to walk with him. I don't think I have anything else. Do you guys have any questions? I'm going to try to see if you guys have anything to say. Any prayer requests? Anybody we want to shout out? I'll give you guys the opportunity to say something. We have been so busy here at Code of Vets, I just have to say. And again, remember, Herschel Walker is endorsing Code of Vets. How exciting is that? That's crazy. I had a phone conversation with him. That is just amazing. The guy is he's one of the greatest football players of all time. So I'm really excited that he believes in Code of Vets and what we're doing. He loves the military community and the veteran community. And he has said, Gretchen, whatever you need me to do, just let me know. So I will be. And I love it. All right. I love you guys too. Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure nobody else had a prayer request you wanted me to go ahead and talk about. Hey, how are you guys doing? Yeah, so hey, oh yes, you know what? You remember to keep Maddie in prayer too. I was texting with my daughter tonight, and she's growing the way she should and developing, but she's still having trouble with her feeding. She still has a feeding tube in, so that's pretty much the reason that's keeping her in the hospital, and where she's there indefinitely until she's able to take a bottle consistently. So just please pray that she will develop in that particular area, so that she can get to go home. So she's been in the hospital quite a few weeks now. I believe she's 7 weeks old now. So just send up prayers for her that she will grow in that particular area and learn, because the suck, swallow, and breathe is what she's having a difficult time with. But I've been told that it's very common in preemies, and I'm not overly concerned, but I would like for her to catch on to that, just so that she can get home. And Amber and Rob and Danny want to be home too, and it's tough to be away from home. They've been away from home for about 7 weeks, so they're ready to get back home and get back in their routine and get life going again, because it's almost like it's on hold when you have a loved one in the hospital. So please continue to lift Maddie up as well. You guys have a beautiful night. Okay, so a nephew has a foot that's rebroken, so please, I didn't get to read the whole thing, but please send up a prayer for this nephew that has a rebroken foot. So you guys have a blessed night. I will be back on soon to give updates. We have other veterans we're assisting behind the scene. And I also want to say, special good night and hello to Janet, who lives outside of Indianapolis. She is part of Code of Vets. She's on our team, but she has PTSD. She manages it, but she has her dark moments too. And I was able to text with her recently, and I just want her to know that I love you, sister in arms. I want you to know that you are special. I think about you often, and I'm so proud to have you on the Code of Vets team. And she has some very specific needs with her house. Her house is in need of drastic repair. It is dilapidated, and she needs our help in that. So Cindy and I are going to keep that in the back of our minds as we continue to move forward and grow with Code of Vets, because we got to figure out how do we get her house taken care of. She was letting me know that the last time it rained, there were 15 gallons of water that poured into her house. She literally has, you can see the sky from her kitchen. You can see there's a hole there that you can see. So we need to take care of her and make sure that she's in a safe structure and in a dry one. So that's going to be a big undertaking too, but I just want Janet to know that we see it, we know it's an issue, and that we are going to be working towards solutions for that. It's just going to take us time, because we're talking about tens and tens of thousands of dollars worth of repairs. So you guys have a blessed night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.